married to the gods. That's what the priests said about the temple children they would prostitute out to any devout worshiper with enough money. The sad truth is most of India participated in this practice of buying and selling children as sex slaves in the name of their religion, and few in India actively oppose this practice. Amy Carmichael was one of the few. Amy Carmichael was an Irish missionary in the 1800s who served in Japan for 15 months and India for 55 years. She would eventually die on the mission field in India. Her story is long and thrilling, culminating to the apex of her ministry, which was the abandoning of what she considered real mission work and the start of her life as a mother. You see, it all started really with a little girl named Preena. She was a runaway temple child that crossed paths with Amy. She opened Amy's eyes to the horror of temple prostitution. Because of Preena, Amy dedicated the rest of her life to rescuing and caring for temple children. She started a home for the runaway girls, and eventually she was able to build up large enough to welcome in the little boys as well. And her life was spent caring for them as a mother would care for them. Where all these children were given up to the gods, she brought them in and showed them the one true God, Jesus Christ. In her efforts to rescue these children, she stole them from the temples. She bought them off of parents who were desperately trying to get rid of them. She fought for them in court. She begged for them. She gave all she had to save them from a life of prostitution and introduce them to the abundant life found in Jesus Christ. Her life and legacy is a wild voyage through the dark, stormy waters of malicious Indian culture and wicked Hindu religion. She went up against priests, the caste system, perverts, the Indian government, and eventually she fought her hardest battle, a crippling injury that left her bound to her bed for the last 20 years of her life. Amy Carmichael, missionary, mother, author, soldier for Jesus Christ. Amy Carmichael, the child snatcher. That's her story. That's her spot in church history. What's yours?